Blueberries are called nature's medicine. They fight aging, protect the brain, strengthen the heart, and keep skin young. But what if I told you that the very same blueberries can turn toxic inside your body, not because of the berries themselves, but because of what you eat with them? Science shows that when combined with certain foods, the antioxidants in blueberries are blocked, destroyed, or even turned harmful. Seniors over 60 who rely on blueberries for better memory, a strong immunity, and anti aging benefits may be unknowingly canceling out all their power. And worse, they may be creating toxins that speed up aging instead of slowing it down. If you want blueberries to heal you and not harm you, you must know the three food combinations to avoid. When you see blueberries on top of a muffin, swimming in pancake syrup, or baked inside pies, it looks beautiful, colorful, and inviting. Many people even tell themselves, at least I'm eating fruit. But here's the truth. The very moment you mix blueberries with processed sugar, you are stripping them of the power that makes them one of the most healing foods on earth. Blueberries are loaded with antioxidants, compounds like anthocyanins that fight the free radicals damaging your cells. These antioxidants are like firefighters, rushing in to put out the flames of inflammation that burn inside your body as you age. But when processed sugar enters the picture, it doesn't just feed those flames, it throws gasoline on them. Instead of supporting the antioxidants, sugar neutralizes them, cancels out their work, and even creates new toxins that speed up aging. This is because sugar causes something scientists call glycation. Think of glycation as caramelization happening inside your body. Just like sugar hardens and burns when heated on a pan, inside your bloodstream it sticks to proteins, collagen, and elastin, the very building blocks that keep your skin firm and your arteries flexible. These sticky sugar protein compounds are called advanced glycation end products, AGs, and they live up to their name. They literally make you age faster. So imagine eating blueberries in a sugary muffin. On one hand, the blueberry antioxidants are trying to protect your collagen, keeping your skin smooth and your joints flexible. On the other hand, the sugar in the muffin is creating AGEs, hardening your collagen, wrinkling your skin, and stiffening your arteries. It's like fighting a fire with one hand while pouring gasoline with the other. The good is canceled by the bad, and in many cases, the bad wins. For seniors over 60, this is especially dangerous. At this stage of life, your natural antioxidant defenses are already weaker. Your body doesn't neutralize free radicals as efficiently as it did in your 20s or 30s. That means every bite of sugar does more damage than it used to, and every antioxidant counts more than ever. When you bury blueberries under sugar, you are not just wasting their benefits, you are robbing your body of precious protection that you desperately need to preserve your memory, your vision, and your heart health. Think about the common ways sugar sneaks in. Blueberry jams and preserves, packed with added sugar that outweighs the fruit itself. Blueberry pies and cobblers, the fruit becomes a side note under mountains of white sugar and butter. Blueberry flavored syrups for pancakes, they may contain almost no real fruit, just artificial flavors and high fructose corn syrup. These foods look like blueberry treats, but inside your body they act more like candy than medicine. Processed sugar doesn't only cancel the antioxidants, it also spikes your blood sugar, leading to sharp rises and crashes in energy. Over time, this damages insulin sensitivity, raising the risk of diabetes, especially in older adults. And when blood sugar runs high, even the polyphenols from blueberries can't do their job effectively. It's as if sugar locks the door, preventing antioxidants from entering the very cells they are supposed to protect. But here's the good news. Blueberries don't need sugar to taste delicious. Their natural sweetness is subtle but powerful when your palate learns to appreciate it. When eaten fresh, frozen, or dried without added sugar, blueberries can flood your body with antioxidants that travel to your brain, improve memory, enhance circulation, and protect your heart. The seniors who learn to enjoy blueberries in their natural state, in morning oats, blended into smoothies, or eaten by the handful, get the full anti-aging effect without sabotage. It's not about giving up sweets altogether. It's about choosing wisely. If you crave something indulgent, Pair blueberries with a square of dark chocolate instead of a frosted cupcake. If you want a sweet breakfast, stir them into plain oatmeal with cinnamon instead of sugary cereal. These small shifts make a huge difference. They transform blueberries from decorative fruit on a dessert into daily medicine for your body. So remember this: blueberries and processed sugar are enemies, not partners. One heals, the other harms. One slows aging, the other speeds it up. And the choice between them is entirely in your hands. Seniors who make the simple decision to eat blueberries in their pure form without processed sugar can keep their antioxidants intact and allow them to work like nature intended, protecting, strengthening, and renewing the body from the inside out. Picture this: you pour a bowl of fresh blueberries, then cover them with cold milk. It looks healthy, right? Fruit plus milk, two natural foods. But inside your body, something very different happens. The proteins in dairy milk actually bind to the polyphenols in blueberries, especially the anthocyanins that give them their deep blue color. When this binding happens, the antioxidants are locked away, unable to do their job. Instead of being absorbed into your bloodstream to protect your heart, brain, and skin, they pass right through you with little effect. This isn't speculation. Science has proven it. Studies comparing blueberries eaten with water versus with milk showed a dramatic difference. When eaten with water, the antioxidants in blueberries raised the body's antioxidant levels. When eaten with milk, the rise was almost completely blocked. Seniors who depend on blueberries for anti-aging protection could be unknowingly canceling their benefits just by mixing them with dairy. Why does this matter so much after 60? As we age, oxidative stress builds in our bodies. Free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells, increase. Meanwhile, the body's natural defenses decrease. That's why seniors are more vulnerable to memory decline, stiff arteries, and wrinkled skin. Blueberry antioxidants are designed to fight this battle, but when dairy is in the mix, your soldiers are disarmed before they even step onto the battlefield. Many seniors fall into this trap without realizing it. Blueberries stirred into yogurt, blueberries in milkshakes, blueberries with whipped cream. All of these cancel the fruit's healing power. It feels healthy, but the science tells another story. The dairy proteins cling tightly to the polyphenols, preventing absorption, and your body misses out on their gift. The solution is simple: switch the partner. Instead of cow's milk or dairy yogurt, try almond milk, oat milk, or coconut yogurt. These plant-based options don't have the same protein structure, so they leave the antioxidants untouched and free to do their work. Imagine eating blueberries with creamy almond yogurt. This combination multiplies health instead of destroying it. For seniors, this switch can mean sharper memory, smoother circulation, and brighter skin. Simply by changing what you pair with your blueberries, think of it as chemistry in action. The fruit itself is perfect medicine, but the wrong partner blocks it. Choose wisely, and you unlock every ounce of healing inside that tiny berry. Walk down the grocery aisle and you'll see it everywhere: blueberry flavored diet yogurts, sugar free blueberry drinks, and light desserts promising sweetness without the calories. For many seniors who want to avoid sugar, these products look like the perfect solution. But what you may not realize is that a combination of blueberries with artificial sweeteners can quietly undo all the health benefits you hope to gain and even create new health risks. Artificial sweeteners such as aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin are chemical substitutes designed to mimic sugar's sweetness without the calories. On the surface, they sound like a smart trade, but inside your body, they behave very differently. They don't nourish, they disrupt, and the first place they attack is your gut microbiome, the colony of trillions of bacteria that regulate digestion, immunity, and even mood and memory. Here's the paradox: blueberries are one of the best natural foods for your gut. Their polyphenols feed healthy bacteria like bifidobacterium and lactobacillus, helping them multiply and strengthen your digestive system. They create an environment where the good guys thrive and keep harmful bacteria under control. But when artificial sweeteners enter the mix, they tip the balance the other way. Instead of feeding your good bacteria, these chemicals poison them. Over time, the beneficial bacteria shrink in number, while harmful strains grow stronger. The result is inflammation, leaky gut, and the release of toxins into your bloodstream. For seniors, this shift is especially dangerous. A weakened gut microbiome doesn't just affect digestion, it weakens your immune defenses, reduces nutrient absorption, and even accelerates cognitive decline. That means the very foods you thought would support your health could be quietly making you more vulnerable to infections, memory loss, and fatigue. Imagine eating a diet blueberry yogurt every morning, believing it's healthy, while your gut bacteria are being damaged day after day. Um, the damage doesn't stop at the gut. Studies have shown that artificial sweeteners can interfere with blood sugar control, even though they contain no sugar. They alter how your body responds to glucose, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes, the very condition many seniors are trying to avoid. Pairing blueberries with artificial sweeteners may sound like a way to enjoy sweetness without risk, but in truth, it magnifies the danger. And then there's the issue of cravings. Artificial sweeteners overstimulate your taste buds, tricking your brain into expecting more sugar. Instead of reducing your sweet tooth, they fuel it. This makes it harder to appreciate the gentle, natural sweetness of blueberries on their own. Over time, your palate changes, fresh fruit tastes bland, and processed foods taste irresistible. This keeps you trapped in a cycle where real nutrition loses to chemical cravings. But here's the empowering truth. You don't need artificial sweeteners at all. Blueberries have their own natural sweetness. When eaten fresh, frozen, or blended into smoothies, they satisfy the desire for flavor without triggering harm. If you want to enhance their taste, add cinnamon, a drizzle of raw honey, or pair them with naturally sweet fruits like bananas or apples. If you love yogurt, choose plain, unsweetened, plant-based yogurt and stir in fresh blueberries yourself. That way you control what enters your body and you preserve the healing effect of the berry. For seniors over 60, every food choice is a chance to protect or damage your health. Blueberries are one of nature's most powerful medicines, but when paired with artificial sweeteners, their gift is stolen. Don't let chemicals cancel out what nature has given you. Trust the berry, not the lab. Let blueberries do their work the way nature intended, pure, simple, and healing. Teacher simple. If you've ever wondered why blueberries are called a superfood, the answer lies in one word: polyphenols. These are powerful plant compounds that act like guardians for your body. Among all the fruits in the world, blueberries are one of the richest sources of these compounds, especially a group called anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their deep, vibrant blue color. But anthocyanins are more than just pretty. They are soldiers in the fight against aging, disease, and decline. Here's how they work. Every single day, your body's under attack from something called free radicals. These are unstable molecules created by pollution, stress, processed food, alcohol, and even normal metabolism. Free radicals are like sparks flying around inside your body, striking your DNA, your proteins, and your cell membranes. Over time, these sparks cause damage known as oxidative stress. This stress is what makes skin wrinkle, arteries stiffen, joints ache, and memory fade. Scientists now understand that oxidative stress lies at the root of almost every major disease of aging, from Alzheimer's to heart disease to cancer. This is where blueberry polyphenols step in. Anthocyanins and other antioxidants in blueberries act like fire extinguishers. They neutralize free radicals before they can cause lasting damage. They don't just float around your stomach, they travel through your bloodstream, reaching your brain, your heart, your skin, and your immune system. Studies show that anthocyanins can even cross the blood-brain barrier, a protective shield around your brain. This means they can directly protect neurons, improve blood flow to the brain, and sharpen memory and focus. For seniors over 60, this is no small gift. It's a lifeline for mental clarity. But the power of polyphenols goes beyond neutralizing free radicals. They also reduce inflammation, the silent fire inside the body that accelerates aging. Chronic inflammation has been linked to arthritis, diabetes, heart disease, and even depression. Blueberries calm this fire, lowering markers of inflammation and allowing the body to heal. They also improve blood vessel flexibility, reducing blood pressure and protecting circulation. This keeps your heart pumping strong and your skin supplied with oxygen and nutrients. Here's another fascinating fact. Polyphenols don't work alone. They team up with your gut bacteria. When you eat blueberries, your microbiome breaks down their polyphenols into smaller compounds that can be absorbed more effectively. In return, the polyphenols feed the healthy bacteria, creating a cycle of healing. This partnership between blueberries and your gut is one reason they are so effective for boosting immunity and longevity. However, polyphenols are also fragile. They can be blocked, destroyed, or wasted depending on what you eat with them. Processed sugar overwhelms their protective power. Dairy proteins bind to them and prevent absorption. Artificial sweeteners damage the microbiome they rely on. That's why simply eating blueberries isn't enough. You must protect the polyphenols by pairing them wisely. For seniors, this knowledge is empowering. Instead of feeling like aging is something that just happens, you realize that every blueberry you eat is a chance to fight back. Every handful is like putting more soldiers on the battlefield against wrinkles, memory loss, heart disease, and fatigue. Polyphenols are nature's secret weapon, but only if you let them work. So the next time you see that deep blue color, remember, you are not just looking at fruit. You are looking at powerful compounds designed by nature to keep you young, strong, and vibrant. Protect them, respect them, and let them do their job. Because inside those tiny berries lies the science of staying ageless. Blueberries are powerful on their own, but when you pair them with the right foods, their power doesn't just add up, it multiplies. Think of blueberries as a gifted athlete. They can run fast on their own, but when surrounded by the right teammates, they win championships. For seniors over 60, this knowledge is transformative. You don't just eat blueberries, you combine them in ways that unlock their full potential. Let's start with oats. When you place fresh blueberries on a bowl of plain oats, you're creating one of the best breakfasts for heart and brain health. Oats are rich in soluble fiber, especially beta glucan, which helps lower cholesterol and balance blood sugar. This fiber slows down digestion, allowing the polyphenols in blueberries to be released gradually and absorbed more effectively. Instead of a quick spike in energy followed by a crash, you get steady fuel for hours. Seniors who start their day with oats and blueberries don't just feel fuller, they also protect their arteries, stabilize energy, and give their brains a steady supply of nutrients. Now consider dark chocolate. Most people think of chocolate as indulgence, but dark chocolate, 70% or higher cacao, is packed with flavonoids, plant compounds that, like blueberry anthocyanins, improve circulation and fight inflammation. When eaten together, blueberries and dark chocolate create a synergy that strengthens blood vessels, boosts nitric oxide production, and enhances blood flow to the brain. Imagine a sweet treat that doesn't clog your arteries, but clears them. For seniors, this is a gift. Sharper memory, stronger circulation, and even uplifted mood. Then we have nuts, particularly walnuts and almonds. These are loaded with healthy fats, omega-3s in walnuts and monounsaturated fats in almonds that help transport blueberry polyphenols across cell membranes. In simple terms, the fats act like carriers, delivering the antioxidants deeper into your tissues where they can repair and protect cells. Pairing blueberries with nuts also gives you a satisfying crunch and helps stabilize blood sugar, making it the perfect snack. Instead of reaching for cookies or chips, a handful of nuts and blueberries becomes both medicine and pleasure. Um, Finally, there's plant-based yogurt. Many people default to dairy yogurt, not realizing it can block blueberry antioxidants. But plant-based alternatives, almond, oat, or coconut yogurt, provide probiotics without the dairy proteins that cancel polyphenols. Add a handful of blueberries, and you create a gut healing, anti aging combination. The probiotics nourish your microbiome, while the blueberries feed the good bacteria, creating a cycle of renewal that supports digestion, immunity, and even mood balance. The beauty of these pairings is that they are simple and accessible. You don't need exotic superfoods or expensive supplements. With everyday items, oats, nuts, dark chocolate, plant-based yogurt, you can amplify the healing power of blueberries and turn ordinary meals into longevity rituals. For seniors, the message is powerful. You don't need to give up flavor or pleasure to eat for health. Instead, you learn to combine foods in a way that gives your body exactly what it needs. Blueberries are the star, but these pairings are the supporting cast that make the performance unforgettable. When you make these smart choices, every bite becomes more than food. It becomes medicine, energy, and protection against the clock of aging. The real secret to blueberries is not just what you eat, but how often. A handful once in a while is good, but consistency is what transforms blueberries from a tasty snack into daily medicine. For seniors over 60, this is especially true. Aging doesn't happen in big leaps. It happens slowly, day by day. And the best way to fight it is with small daily choices that build over time. That's why creating a blueberry ritual, a way to enjoy them every day, is so powerful. Start in the morning when your body is fresh and your brain is hungry for energy. Instead of sugary cereal or pastries, choose a bowl of plain oats topped with fresh blueberries, walnuts, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. The oats provide steady fuel, the walnuts carry blueberry antioxidants deeper into your cells, and the cinnamon balances blood sugar. Together, this breakfast sets the tone for the entire day: strong, steady, and sharp. Seniors who make the switch notice clearer thinking, more energy, and smoother digestion all before noon. At lunchtime, blueberries can add freshness and power to a salad. Imagine a plate of spinach, sliced almonds, crumbled feta, or a dairy-free option, and a handful of blueberries drizzled with balsamic vinegar. The greens provide vitamins, the nuts deliver healthy fats, and the blueberries contribute antioxidants that protect your heart and brain. It's light, yet filling, simple, yet nourishing, a reminder that food can be both delicious and healing. In the afternoon, when fatigue often creeps in, blueberries can replace unhealthy snacks. Instead of cookies or chips, reach for a small bowl of frozen blueberries with a square of dark chocolate. The cold burst of the berries refreshes your senses, while the chocolate boosts circulation and mood. Seniors often find this pairing not only satisfying, but also energizing, giving them strength to continue through the day without sugar crashes. For dessert or evening cravings, blueberries can be your best ally. Toss them into a blender with spinach, almond milk, and half a banana to create a creamy, antioxidant-packed smoothie, or enjoy them frozen with a sprinkle of cinnamon for a sweet, cooling treat that supports your body rather than burdening it. Unlike heavy desserts that disrupt sleep, blueberries calm inflammation and keep your metabolism steady through the night. The beauty of this ritual is its simplicity. You don't need complicated recipes or expensive ingredients. A carton of blueberries in your fridge or freezer is enough to change the way your body ages. Over time, the daily antioxidants build up in your system, lowering inflammation, improving circulation, and strengthening your brain. Each day, the benefits compound, much like saving money in a bank account that grows interest. For seniors, this consistency is everything. It's not about perfection, it's about pattern. A daily blueberry ritual turns eating into self care, reminding you that you are investing in your future with every bite. Whether you choose them at breakfast, lunch, snack time, or dessert, what matters most is that you choose them often. Because the path to graceful aging isn't found in one big change. It's built through small daily choices that add up to a stronger, sharper, and more radiant you. Blueberries are one of nature's most extraordinary gifts. They may be small, but inside them lies a pharmacy of healing compounds that fight wrinkles, preserve memory, strengthen circulation, and keep the heart beating strong. For seniors over 60, every blueberry is more than food. It is a choice to invest in your future health, in your energy, in your independence. But here is the truth many never hear. Blueberries are not magic on their own. Their power depends on you. Eat them with the wrong partners, processed sugar, dairy milk, artificial sweeteners, and their strength is stolen. The antioxidants you hoped would protect your body are canceled, blocked, or wasted. Even worse, The wrong combinations can create toxins that fuel the very diseases you are trying to avoid. Imagine thinking you are slowing aging, but instead you are accelerating it. This is a hidden danger most seniors never realize. And yet, here's the other side of the story, the side that should fill you with hope. When you eat blueberries the right way with the right partners, their power doesn't just return, it multiplies. Combine them with oats, and you feed your heart. Pair them with walnuts, and you sharpen your mind. Add them to plant based yogurt, and you heal your gut. Enjoy them with dark chocolate, and you improve circulation, mood, and memory. Each of these choices doesn't just add years to your life, they add life to your years. The difference between blueberries healing you or harming you is not in the berry, it is in the wisdom of your choices. And that is what makes this truth so empowering. You are not powerless in the face of aging. You are not at the mercy of time. Every day, with every meal, you have the power to slow the clock, protect your brain, and keep your body vibrant. The medicine is already in your kitchen. The decision is already in your hands. Think about it. Aging does not happen all at once. It happens in the small daily moments. The meals you choose, the habits you repeat, and healing works the same way. One bowl of oats with blueberries won't erase wrinkles overnight. One smoothie won't restore your memory in a day. But done daily with consistency, these choices create momentum. They build up inside you layer upon layer like armor against the damage of time. For seniors, this is the true secret of graceful aging. It is not about expensive creams, risky surgeries, or miracle pills. It is about small, faithful, daily acts of nourishment. Blueberries can be one of those acts, but only if you honor their power and protect their gift. Eat them wisely, and they will reward you with sharper thinking, stronger muscles, brighter skin, and a more resilient heart. So the next time you hold a blueberry in your hand, don't see it as something ordinary. See it as a choice between decline and vitality, between surrender and strength, between living older and living better. Every berry you eat is a chance to slow time, to fight back against disease, and to claim the health and energy that is rightfully yours. The truth is simple. Blueberries are medicine when you respect them. They are wasted when you don't. Seniors who choose wisely are not just eating fruit, they are shaping their future. They are saying, I will not let age define me. I will define how I age. And that is the message nature has hidden in this tiny, powerful fruit. Not just sweetness, not just color, but a reminder that the body can still heal, still renew, still glow, if only you give it the chance. Blueberries are not here to entertain your taste buds, they are here to extend your life. Treat them with care, and they will return the gift 1,000 times over.